Hey, welcome to Tuesday Night D&D with DM Kalsto.
Happy Tuesday, everybody.
Hello.
Well, we won't waste too much time. We are having probably a shorter session tonight because we're really just wrapping up what they have. Or we could see in 3 weeks. We'll see what they end up doing. But with that, we'll pick up right where we left off. So you just gotten out of the prison using teleportation circle managed after quite a considerable amount of work since you first got to the prison. And made it to the circle that resided within Lou's organization's more or less bunker within the city. As you entered the area, you noticed there was lots and lots of dead people. And upon Misfit using his interesting staff of eating eyeballs and seeing things that had happened in the recent past, discovered that it seemed everyone in this room kind of got stuck and just eventually fell over. Lack of air or poison, who knows what it could be. You guys looked around, found a couple of other corpses. Unfortunately, one, Lou, your dear friend, and one of the people we actually were hired to save in an earlier arc, but already had found dead, unfortunately. Presumably was brought back to life later. Unfortunately dead again. You found another corpse, and you basically now are on the bottom part of this bunker where everything and everyone seems to have been gone, and if not, has been destroyed or is dead. So, without any extra horrible things, what do you guys want to do? You also do have your unconscious prisoner.
Hey, Misfit.
Yeah.
Would you mind bringing this one back?
Sure. Like, to the hotel, or?
Reincarnate.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sure. Okay. I can do that.
You probably shouldn't do that here, unless whatever struck before lingers.
I look at Lou.
I look at Serena. So, I guess we just aren't unaffected by it.
I don't know. Whatever it was wasn't instant. It could be a build-up, or it could be lying in wait.
Fine, whatever.
So, now, later?
It'll be less of an argument if we just take her with us.
I don't mean to be morbid, but considering the state she's in, it's gonna be a bit tricky to move her. That's, up to you, though.
I'm aware. So how do you suggest for this, Serena?
How tall is she?
Let me.
She's big enough to fit inside a bag of holding.
She was dead at the time.
And she's dead now too.
She probably at least would fit in right now. She was past tense. 5'8".
Speaking of bodies, I don't remember if y'all did or not, but what did y'all do with my ashes?
They
I think in a
blew up
jar
in-
somewhere.
Misfit has them. I don't know where
I didn't
Misfit
know if it
put
was
them,
just
though.
like blown away in the wind, if somebody collected them or what.
I probably have them, because I tried to reincarnate you with them at some point.
We definitely.
Best thing I could think of is let's grab something to wrap her up in.
Anyone have a bag of holding?
Yes, that could work.
Yeah, disintegrated
All
things
right.
get pretty tricky too.
Alright, I guess we're just wrapping her up then.
I mean, we could do both.
You cannot actually reincarnate a disintegrated creature.
Um,
Can't
Wasn't
reincarnate
she
what?
like a corpse
Disintegrated.
still?
Oh,
Or she was disintegrated?
no,
You can't-
for Mario's.
Yeah. Technically both disintegrated.
Oh, she's disintegrated as well?
Yeah, they are in the exact
I-
same state.
Okay, I thought only
He's just a
whose
little bit
boss-
crispier. Well, you saw another guy who got hit too, but her and Marius basically look the same. Marius is slightly crispier, and then whoever the other two, or the other one was that's burnt into the wall, probably got it the worst.
I see.
so we can't reincarnate her, or we don't know yet.
Not with a reincarnate spell unless you figure out some other funky way to try to make it work. Because technically, we need a true res or a wish. Although, we could plant you in the dirt, make you into a tree, we'll let Misfit grow you, and then you could be like our new, what was that guy's name from Campaign 1 who ended up leaving? Nern?
Yeah. Nern was the tree guy.
I was hoping because there was more a body we could reincarnate.
Potentially. There is a little bit of. We'd call it like a 75% disintegration.
Just need a piece of dead humanoid. I don't need the whole thing. If there's a piece left, I'll take it.
We can certainly try.
We can try.
We can try.
Well, we'll take a moment to look over, see if there's anything that, any portion of her that's sufficient for a reincarnation.
Sure. Roll a medicine or arcana check.
You know, I'm gonna spend a sorcery point to re-roll that.
This looks like it'd be a really hard thing to kind of fix, no matter what you're doing.
Oh, wow, yeah, I have no idea.
Is it possible? Potentially. But you need, like, professional, higher level, more experienced doctor type priest people.
So, I have a bit of a long, short idea.
We're listening.
I don't know if this will work, but my songs, in theory, can create anything that isn't magical. Creating tissue should be within the realm of possibility. I can't promise anything, but I might be able to create a portion of her. And that could qualify. I don't know if it will. It's a long shot, but it's something.
I can't even fathom on how that would work.
let's just pick up the pieces for now. We're going back to the main guild hall pretty soon anyways. Maybe we'll find a better caster. I think this might be a little out of my scope though. You know, while we're speaking of borderline necromancy, we do have a necromancer in our midst currently.
In the midst.
I picture I like have Zool draped over my back and I just kind of jostle him a little bit.
Necromancer. I healed you with divine magics.
You're unconscious.
You're passed out. You can't defend yourself.
Oh, this is my internal monologue, just so you're aware.
Hello, Zeus, internal monologue. Don't think that your divine magics makes you any less of a necromancer.
I wouldn't trust him to revive a cricket.
Douglas was a necromancer, and you guys didn't mind him.
Yeah, we like
Yeah,
Douglas.
Douglas was nice. I don't dislike you because you're a necromancer. I dislike you because you're you.
He's been nice to us.
We've seen
Kind
what
of.
he's done to the twins. I can't imagine that would be a good idea.
What twins?
The tiefling twins?
Oh,
We
right.
infected them with that purple plant.
Was that him though? What if they were just born like that?
No, the other twin made that clear.
Okay, I'll take your word for it this time.
Let's just gather what we need and get going.
Already on it.
So, how many types of the tea are we picking up? You can't leave without
none.
reading the tea stash.
How many types are there?
There's 12 types.
Well, nobody here is gonna miss them.
Yeah, I mean, I'll
They're in
take
like a
them.
nice wooden box too, so you guys could like just throw it in the bag.
Yeah, just scoop the whole box.
I might also be pilfering some of the nicer, like, art pieces and silverware.
Oh my
Like
god.
their cutlery.
Roll a D100 real quick.
Mhm.
You find some things, but it seems like all the really expensive stuff.
Already taken.
Mm-hmm. You get some of the. There's some nice decorative pieces. They're really just to kind of fill in around the main pieces.
I'm assuming Kitty's still around.
Kitty's with you as well.
Okay. All right, let's just get stuff in. Let's go.
Right. After we've gathered our collections, we shall make our way to the entrance.
Okay, so very clearly tell me how we collect this poor young woman. She's in a very fragile state. We could dustpan it, but if you want to not dustpan it, you need to let me know how.
I thought there was like portions of her still together.
Yes, but if you move them, they may just crumble.
Mm.
Hey, Kalsto.
Mhm.
Does she still have her metal arm?
No, it is gone.
Okay.
I could
It
just
was
try
like
to
off at the
reincarnate
shoulder.
here and now, and we can roll a D-hundy about it or something. Before we do anything drastic.
How long will it take you to cast one?
Like, a minute, I think.
I'm gonna double check that spell. I believe it's an hour.
Oh no, it's an hour. Yeah.
I mean, you're under no time rush unless you have somewhere important to be.
Serena's worried about any lingering presence.
It's a fair
Hey.
point.
Hey, Serena, while he does that, can you identify this weird monocle I found down there in the prison off of a corpse?
Sure.
Thank you.
I would appreciate if you tried, Misfit.
Okay, still could really use some medical attention, but I can maybe stabilize him for now and then give it a go.
I've already stabilized him.
Yeah, but
Stable enough.
he looks really bad.
I can use some of my magic to restore him a bit.
He's not dying. He's fine.
I'm just going to summon a little spirit bear, and it's just gonna like start styling his hair as I cast a healing spirit, and I'm just gonna let it sit on him while I start casting reincarnate.
Sure.
Again, attuning to the weave and trying to identify that monocle.
Or roll an intelligence check.
Myself or miss it?
For you.
You cut out.
Yes, you.
15.
It's strange. You can tell that it is definitely magical. There's something weird and more to it about this. And you look in some of the aspects of this monocle, essentially, look like they almost have different rotating circular pieces that make up this singular lens. Almost like some sort of magical puzzle.
And this is certainly quite the mystical curio. I can't discern any specific effect to it, but it's almost like a mystic puzzle.
I like those weird knickknacks that peddlers try to just say on the street. Always like 3 hours.
No, those are trying to scam you out of your money. The lens is magic in and of itself and seems to rotate somehow.
All right. Well, let me see. Let me see if I can figure this out.
Catherine.
I am going to attempt to, now that I know what to look for with that identify, I'm going to see if I can, like, see if, like, there's any, like, markings on it that, like, line up when, like, it gets twisted while holding it up to my eye, just, like, kind of...
Sure. Roll an intelligence check.
Check? Are you sure a check? Okay. Can I sorcery point checks?
Yes.
I will. Well,
You get kind of close to that. You definitely can tell it's a puzzle of some sort. But how these kind of correlate, there's weird little markings, but it's kind of just small and minute.
like it's hard to read, kind of small.
A little bit, and it doesn't look like anything you're familiar with. It looks more like symbols than anything else. It doesn't look like a language.
Okay.
But I mean, other than randomly spinning them around, you're not 100% certain.
You know what? I have a jeweler's tool set on me. I can bring out my magnifying glasses and start journaling down and see if I get a correlation.
Sure.
So that's what I'm doing during all this.
59 more minutes, so I suppose Serena will sit down and assist you, taking a look at it, seeing if matches anything she's seen. Or try and help brainstorm some ideas as to what the symbols could mean.
I would say, just trying to think. Both of you, how about a history check from both of you? It has kind of relevancy.
25 and 18.
Serena, you're looking at this and you swear you've seen something similar before. You're trying to put your finger on it, and Vel beats you to it, seeing one more recently. This markings look a lot like the type of markings and design that were like on the Divine Gate shards,
Oh.
but much smaller.
Oh god, I wish I didn't find this thing now. Hey, Serena, this symbol here. You remember that shard that Vash dumped on me? I'm pretty sure I saw that on that shard.
Come to think of it, they do start to match that. Huh.
Do you think we just took the key to unlock the Divine Gate out of the one place it should have been left?
I don't know, but I think I know someone who might have the answer to that.
Maybe we shouldn't even hint that we have something that he might want.
Make that I know 2 people that might have the answer to that.
Who's the second one?
An associate of ours.
Is it that Dustin guy Misfit keeps talking about?
Perhaps.
Okay.
There are seldom few people that are so well versed with such things than those 2.
If you say so. Kind of just sounds like an old man.
Ben are full of wisdom.
Can you repeat that with a straight face, please?
What? You don't think so?
I've never met a man who has wisdom. Never ever.
Oh, I suppose that's fair. The elderly, then.
Yeah. Well, I wonder how Misfit's doing with that pile of ash.
You know you just want to spin the dials. See what he does.
Yeah. I thought I was when I was trying to solve it. I thought it was actively doing that while messing with it.
It's a very specific request if you want to move the dial.
Okay.
I mean, it sounds like you made that request.
Well, should we play with Divine Fire a little bit? What's the worst that can happen?
When messing with such an artifact, the worst is
I spin the
probably
dial.
Roll a D100.
Ooh.
Okay. So you kind of just spin it around, like, and you just kind of, this clear lens kind of turns this like shade of, it's almost like a dim light source, but blue. Like the lens almost lights itself up.
Well, they're not dead.
I look through it.
Kind of look through it. Other than it being blue, you look around. It's strange. And then you kind of, as you scan the room, you see Misfit, and you can see this aura of magic around Misfit. And you see like these things and symbols almost like dissecting apart what the spell is. And you see it kind of spell out in those same runes and then convert into common, reincarnate. And it kind of gives you like a breakdown of what he's doing.
Whoa.
What?
Hey,
What do you say?
One more thing. Serena, can you do a minor illusion really quick? As I'm looking at her.
Sure.
Same thing?
Look over. Yeah.
Look at the wrist.
Take the sex apart, immediately detects it's an illusion, and it kind of gives you a description of like what the actual spell is in a sense.
Just, I think I turned it into magic dictionary mode, and I'll hold it out to Serena.
It's our new Cellstone Lens app.
Just a random curiosity, given that one of her Dragon Mark spells, does it have anything unique to say?
In regards to what?
The illusion.
Not specifically. It just kind of
Right.
dissects the nature of the spells. Depending on what spell it is, it might let you do other things. But essentially, there is other requirements to go along with it. But it seems right now, from what you're doing, it's able to kind of see and almost relate to you what these spells are doing.
Just peek through it. I see.
Well, actually, technically, let's see. Yep, you have to be attuned to it. So she's the only one who's been holding it long enough. But you can see it like lit up.
It's
okay.
glowing.
Basically, it like tells me exactly what spell is being cast, how it's using, and like how much progress has like been completed. Like there's a little loading bar thing above Misfit's head. He's like about a fourth of the way done.
It's in the old.
Why is it going down?
I mean, why is it going down?
I'm falling asleep.
Hey, Misfit, focus.
Yep.
It's been stuck at 99% for a while now.
I guess
So what does it say about that man?
That man. I assume you mean Zool.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything going on with Zool?
Got healed a good chunk by the friendly little spirit.
But no active spells or effects.
Oh, looking at him? No.
Yeah. No, he's not actively doing anything. I think he might have to be actively accessing the weave for it to say stuff.
Just wasn't sure if there was anything going on. We should have a look around, just in case there's any lingering effects.
Lingering magic in the weird magic bunker from your dead friend? Yeah, sure, I can do that. I can give the place a once over.
We're gonna wander around the bunker and have a peek.
Sure. You want to go upstairs? Further downstairs? There's like basements.
I want to find the creepy basement stuff.
Are you
That's
certain?
my vote.
Question mark. You see a thing pop up, yes, no.
Yes, and don't be ominous about it.
Sure. Easy enough to find the way down. Are you going by yourself?
Serena said she was coming with me. If we run into Lou, I'll probably tell him I'm looking for all his dirty little secrets and walk away.
Sure. As you descend into the depths, I would like for both of you, unless you would like to be clumsy and run down and be silly, stealth checks, please.
Okay. I'm rolling like goblin.
Well, you're in front of like Serena. You look back. Serena? Serena! Okay, so you guys make your way down the stone steps into the lower layers. It is completely dark. See no movement. You see it. Old boxes. This looks like a storage room.
Well, none of these look like they've been touched by anything.
I wonder what's even kept down here.
Well, I mean, I have a crowbar. We could just find out.
Oh, that sounds like an awfully terrible idea, but to be sure to
Crowbar?
check for traps.
Yeah. I'm on it. Investigation for trap basement.
Sure. Like around what? Just looking around the area, or what specific? Boxes. There's a lot of boxes. Check them out, but it may take you some time.
I'm probably more concerned about entrances and exits. So I'd probably like just focus around there, see if anything's been tampered with recently, or still has like.
It would take
What?
you some time to walk around. It's a fairly large room, and it is dark, so you could kind of work around the perimeters and look for them. Right now, you just see the steps you basically came down. You'd have to go the other. But roll just a general investigation check as you kind of go about the room first. You don't see anything like. There's a couple of other doors, maybe another stairwell, if you had to guess. But everything here just kind of looks like boxes.
You know what, Serena? How much you want to bet there's just a mimic hiding in there?
Like, given this is a wizard's sanctum, I would not put it past them.
Yeah, I don't think I want to touch anything anymore. Did you say there was another stairwell?
Yeah, I think
Up or down?
it goes down.
I think I want to go down.
Good hand, father.
We're in a secret bunker of a thieves guild organization, and you don't want to keep going further.
Thieves Guild? I don't remember them being a Thieves Guild.
They're well, okay. They're part of in the Monaco town. There was the 3 dragon head thing, the eyeball guy, and then the Blackwoods. I'm pretty sure we're in the 3 dragon head thing. Did I forget to fill you in on that?
I just don't think. I don't know, maybe. It just didn't really strike me as a Thieves Guild member. A bit too eccentric. Either way, we should establish contact before we head down further.
Fine.
Since Misfit's focusing and Lou is probably a bit distraught, I'm going to connect to Con. Or I'll head upstairs and connect to Con. Hey, Con, we're gonna go check out the basement.
Oh, look.
Yeah, if something bad happens, we'll let you know and rally the troops and rush down to our aid. Would you?
Sure thing. If you see any coffee down there, let me know.
We'll let you know. Heads back down the stairs. All right, we've got 10 minutes.
Okay.
Sure. So you go back to where you were?
Back to where we were, and then deeper.
Go through. Down the other set of steps. as you guys begin to walk closer, you just kind of feel your stomach sink as you walk down, and your bodies just kind of feel heavy.
Is there an active spell?
And you just kind of look at both of your hands, or like have a slight tremble to them.
Yeah. She's going to cover her mouth.
Cover your mouth. Still kind of feeling the same way though.
Begin making her way back up.
You think you should send an eye down there, or should we just leave it be?
We can worry about that in a moment.
As you get up and you take a minute, you still kind of shake for a bit.
Actually, I have a question.
Yeah.
I'm currently attuned to the Necklace of Adaptation. Would that still affect me?
Yes.
Okay.
So once you get like to the top of the stairs back into the storage room, it takes you even like a minute. Your hands start to, or finally stop shaking. Still feel a bit unnerved, but body begins to kind of calm.
Maybe this is one of those problems that are saved for people better than us, you know? We kept getting warned about that.
Whatever it is, we definitely should not go down there. Yeah, I can probably scout it out. Just I'm going to take a seat at the top of the stairs.
Okay, I'll be lookout, I guess.
I'll head back up to the top of the first flight of stairs.
Sure.
We are to store to play with. Sure. Yeah. All right. I'm going to cast, or I'm going to activate my mislead. And I am going to have my illusionary self wander down.
Sure. What can your illusionary self do?
So they can walk, they can basically act as normal, although they can't physically interact with things. They can see and they can hear, see through its eyes and hear through its ears, as though it were located. So basically I can see and hear through it, although I cannot see or hear from my perspective while doing so.
And how far from yourself can it?
There is no range limit.
How long does it last?
1 hour up to concentration.
Okay. So you kind of make a little illusionary version of yourself.
Mhm.
Not hard to do.
And I'm invisible for said duration unless I do something to break my invisibility, such as casting a spell or attack.
Do you sit at the top of the stairway, or do you sit off to the side? Just out of plain curiosity. Yes.
Probably off to the left side, beside
No
the
one will trip
stairwell.
over you.
Well,
you just
look-
going, hey, are you guys? Up?
I'm
Oh
also.
my god, he's dead!
I said I'd be lookout, and I assume that means looking out over your body while you do this.
Yeah, and you went to the top of the first set of steps. So.
Yeah, so she's outside of the basement, at the top of the stairs.
Alright, so you send her down. What do you do?
Well, I'll wander down, have a quick secondary peek around the first floor, and then start heading down to the second.
Sure. As you start going down those steps, almost at the exact same spot you did last time. And you're completely invisible, right? Velda can't see you.
Correct. Barring her eye, which might see me through.
Oh, that's a
Sure.
great question.
Yeah.
Barring her.
Do you go invisible in front of Elle? I guess is a better question.
If she's overwatching me, I would assume.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you see her do this. As you wait, you have no idea how long it's going to take after she walks off. Do you pop out the lens to see what she's doing?
Sure.
Sure. You get a description of what she's doing. You can almost see like this magical tether that binds the illusion to her. And after she's gone down for a bit, you see the hand start to slightly tremble.
Her hands.
But yeah, your illusion can keep going downward.
If I'm starting to feel the effects appear, I'll definitely stop.
Well, do you have sensory effects through yourself during the time, or only
I
through
cannot
the-
see or hear, but I can still feel, taste, and smell. See. So as in yours, if you're located on each of the turns spell section, you can switch from using its senses to using. By using its senses, you are blinded and deafened in regard to your own surroundings. So, at least to the best of my knowledge,
Yeah, so you
It's
can't see
only
what's going on,
outside.
but you kind of feel what's going. So I'd say, as you kind of do it, and you feel it. It's strange at first, and it's just as you. It's almost like this sense of primal fear that's overtaken you to even a level that you don't understand, but your body does.
Hmm.
But you can continue downward. It doesn't have a negative effect on you. You just your body slightly shakes.
I'll give a charisma save on that. It's described as primal fear. That's a little less decisive.
And it's not so much that you consciously feel a primal fear. It's almost like your body does, but you don't.
Okay. Yeah. I'll take a few more steps down.
As you kind of walk down, you see a door. It's like a thick door, mostly wood with a metal frame of some sort. Singular kind of barred window hole in the center. Decent
Is
sized
the-
door too.
Is the door, or is the barred window hole like closed shut, or is it open?
It's got like a thick piece of glass or something in it, but it's got like a crossbar through it.
Okay,
Would you
if
like
I
to
can,
look through
I'll.
the hole?
Yeah. Because I can't actually open the door or interact with it. I can only look.
Why did I type it like? My dear. Sitting chained and dormant within. Similar to this. But not awake.
Sitting chained and dormant within as well.
Discord.
Hmm.
Currently slumped over.
That looks familiar.
Should.
That's
Remember in the basement of the carnival? When you intercepted their meeting? Briefly? They had the creature in the basement?
Uh-huh.
This would be the creature?
I was thinking the one from the
The casino basement?
yeah.
Same creature.
Ah. So I was right, but multiple locations.
Yeah, because they had it in the basement, then they had it with the carnival, and now it apparently is here. Or it's something like it.
Yes. Some form of fiend down there. You remember the one from the carnival that we ran into?
Wasn't that thing eating like purple seeds
Yes.
that were grown inside of people?
Yep. I don't know if it's the same one, but whatever it is, it's either the same kind of creature or...
And haven't you been talking about a purple plant this whole time? That
yes.
Zool infected people with?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess if you ever wanted to figure out more, he's the person to ask.
He's a bit unconscious at the moment.
Well, that just means he's ripe for mind probing, isn't it?
No, his mind is shrouded.
You tried?
Yes, of course.
Okay. That seems like a kind of thing to better leave it be, in my mind.
Well, I'm certainly not opening the door, so...
And I don't want to get eaten.
If the spell goes well, we shall talk to Lou about this after, but... Until then...
You? He didn't seem like a kind of guy who'd know what was in their basement, I'm gonna be honest.
Of all the people here, he's the one who would have the best chance of knowing anything about what's going on there.
I think Zool may have a good chance. Maybe.
What, do you think, Zool was working with that wizard?
The only thing I'm going based off of is you said he infected the twins with the purple plant. That thing eats purple plants. Maybe he knows what the thing that eats purple plants is.
It's hard to say. We don't know why it's there, or how long it's there, or if it's even the same one. The one we saw, I believe, did seem rather resistant to such things. Took a lot of them.
Well, it sounds like we both don't want to poke this bear right now, so maybe we just don't.
Agreed. Out of curiosity, Kalsto, am I sensing just like a prominent psychic force emanating from downstairs?
Not specifically.
Okay. I suppose while I have this mislead up, they'll come back upstairs and I'll have a look around the rest of the place.
Yep. Other than that, it's just kind of like a fancy hangout.
Okay.
Yippee. Hey Lou, why do you have a one-eyed, one-horned purple people eater locked in your basement?
Are you actually asking me that?
Yes.
GM, do I know why we have a one-eyed?
One-horned flying purple people eater.
Sure,
It's not, but you know.
Roll a history check.
History, huh? Oh, one of my best skills.
I mean, you didn't really hang out in the basement so much. It's just a bunch of basements.
I do. go to the basement often.
They also didn't spend. This is a bunker. This is like where we go to like just kind of hide and hang out. They have other bases all over the place.
Kind of gave me the heebie-jeebies.
Who was that directed towards?
You. Yeah, I didn't hang out in the basement. It kind of gave me the heebie-jeebies.
You know what? Very fair. It was very heebie, very jeebie. But,
That big guy from the casinos down there?
yeah.
That guy
And the
broke my
circus.
horn.
You did break
Really?
your horn. Mm-hmm.
Do you want to get back at him? He was asleep.
No,
Okay.
I'm busy.
You are busy.
Speaking of which, anyone else have anything to do, or do we skip the hour?
I think
We could skip
in
the
the
hour.
All right, Kate. Roll a D100 for me.
Yes, sir. Ooh, I'm gonna burn my luck point.
Can't use
Or
luck
my-
on these. You can only use inspo.
Yeah, inspo. That's what I meant.
Thank you, Misfit.
That's not much better.
Link it for me again real quick. I'm gonna grab a drink while I make my decision. But you may carry on. So you kind of
You tried.
do the spell, and you see like a little vine kind of come out of her chest. But we wait to see what the vine does. Right back.
Maybe it'll make a usable piece at least.
Dead human. Dead humanoid. Oh. That would be a problem.
Oh,
Is her soul not free or willing?
Possibly. So you see like this vine kind of sprout out, and it seems like it might be growing. It seems like something's almost interfering with it. Like if you put something that, you know, kind of sucked in souls and bad things from the areas around it in your basement.
oh,
Like how they used to keep it under the casino. Good food sources. Depravity.
so we'll have to handle that, huh?
Potentially, if you want to get the soul free. It seems like a seed is taken. But it needs its soul.
Yeah, didn't 100% work, didn't 100% fail.
I mean, unless you want a different soul in it, then we can have other discussions. You want to put Marius in it? Up to you.
I think Lou would like his,
I would assume so.
yeah. If it's in the basement, I guess. We know that thing eats souls, right? Or vaguely?
You have an inkling. It's been a while. But from what you recall, it essentially eats souls and people, but mostly just to get to their yummy souls. And also feeds off all the depravity other about it.
Well, it had plenty to eat. It can, part with one.
That's up to you guys. I just work here.
I mean, yeah, if I hear that, I'm going downstairs.
Well, right now.
What, are we gonna wait a day?
I suppose not.
Yes, I would like to go downstairs. I'm gonna poke the demon.
Sure. So you go downstairs, head to the stairwell.
Mm-hmm.
Do you go by yourself, or do you go with anyone else?
I mean, Lou's heading that way. If anyone follows,
I would follow you.
Serena would still be invisible beside the stairwell.
As you get to the same point, same effects, the trembling. You could push forward.
I will be pushing forward.
I'll be behind you.
You could hear Lou shaking in the armor.
Quiet down, Rattlebones.
You see the illusion of Serena at the door. And the door, of course.
Oh, sure, but it's locked.
Oh, hello, you two. What are you doing down there?
Is the door locked?
Roll an investigation check. As you get a better look at the door, it does appear like there are several locks that are on it, but there's also a lot of runes and other things, and there's also these paper-like seals that are placed around the edge of the door, and then a couple of religious trinkets that hang in front of it.
Yeah.
Careful, there's... if you are unaware, there's a very large demon in there. Remember the one from the casino?
Lou knocks.
Are you looking in the window when you do this?
Yes.
You knock and you just see this green eye open.
It appears you have something of mine.
Awful possessive.
The eye's just open. It doesn't do anything else.
I will try and speaking the same words in Infernal.
No, it's hard to say. Might just be having a hard time hearing you. Might need to get closer. Maybe he's just old, hard of hearing.
Yeah. Lou's angry, not stupid.
Yeah, that one green eye just remains open.
Yeah, I don't think that this far ahead, guys.
No. When do we?
you're telling me, boss. Oh, don't forget I'm on your shoulder, too.
Yeah. And how are you feeling? Are you freaking out?
Actually, I don't know. It's kind of nice compared to the prison. I'm always kind of shaken. It's a long story.
Yeah.
So that thing's got you, buddy?
Seems so. I'm not entirely. He just like talked to Mischief for a bit after it, and then like came down here after I told him about it. I really
Wants me to stab it?
That is probably what's going to end up happening. Yes.
You just put me near the closest orifice, and I'll get to work, boss. I still have purpose.
Yeah, you do still. But did you think you didn't?
I don't know. I've just been going through a real hard day or so.
Look.
It's
Small
hard being a
guys
little
can-
guy.
I used to
hard.
be the big boss. And
Look,
he holds up his little butter knife-sized great swords. It's just not the same, boss.
Dare I ask what happened?
No, it's a very sensitive topic right now.
Lou shrunk him.
Why'd you say that out loud?
What'd she ask?
You guys say I have no tact.
He's like ugly crying too. It's like snot dripping down his little nose.
Well, I'm consoling my tiny goblin, Lou. What are you doing?
Well, I don't think killing it would be the move here because it still has the soul.
Okay, follow-up question for you. This thing eats souls. How do you think you can get it back? It got eaten. I don't think I could get an apple back when I eat it.
Kind of depend.
One time, my dog ate my house keys. But that's not really relevant here, I don't.
It
Your dog,
could
okay?
be that it simply devoured. Also, it ate the soul. Either it could be that it simply devoured it, or it could be that it contains it within it as a wellspring of power.
Gasp.
Sorry.
Man was just out
Irrelevant.
spider.
What? Okay, I haven't been asking this question because I've been trying to be a little polite. Who was this girl to you? Was she like a girlfriend or something? Because that makes this make a lot more sense immediately.
She was someone in my care.
Oh, you're one of those kind of people.
Oh, yeah, you fucked up.
He doesn't respond, but you're definitely 100% right. Oh yeah, you are 100% right.
I'll be here all night.
So, I can't get anything if it doesn't speak.
Can I try?
Shh,
Just don't make
Yeah.
any deals.
it's not a hag, so you should be fine.
Yeah, it's not our hag, Serena. I'll be okay.
As far as we know.
I'm basically the best at talking to random creatures, you know?
This isn't just a
Um,
random creature, but good luck.
Excuse me, Mr. Big Guy. Great to see you again. Looking swell. My name is Misfit. We've met once before.
You feel the eye just kind of fixate on you.
You have something that my buddy here wants? Could we perhaps make a trade? There is a small problem for you. Considering everybody up there died, there won't be anybody to feed you anymore if we all leave now. So it would be in your best interest for us to maybe come to an agreement here. So you don't, starve if we leave.
It looks like it tries to start getting up and then it gets stuck on the chains. But it just kind of looks at you. It's like on its knee now.
So how about if you spit up one of the souls that you ate recently, the one that we want specifically, we'll figure out how to keep you fed, and we won't just leave you down here. How does that sound?
It just stares at you.
Not giving me a whole lot here, big guy.
It's the most movement anyone's got, though.
Mhm.
It almost has a hungry look about it. Like it's had a taste before. And it sees something it likes.
Okay, first problem. I don't much know how to get this door open if we just need to get in there and do something about him. I've never seen a seal kind of like this.
Lou, did you ever see people feed him before?
How often did people die here?
I mean, people go missing and die all the time all over the town. I mean, depending on what this thing feeds off of, this town is like a 24/7 buffet for this thing to feed off of.
Yep.
All those people doing crime above, killing each other. The thing a growing boy needs.
Wait, does it have, like, range? How big's the range?
You know?
You do not know.
Does it have Marius?
Marius was killed on the coastal portion of the city.
Okay,
This is
that's
on the
pretty-
interior.
Yeah, it's
It is probably not a 4 hours travel away distance.
No.
Alex could threaten to cast it back down into the abyss.
I think it's like that.
I don't know why it would.
I mean, it wouldn't be in here.
That's true, but it wouldn't be in the materia. Not exactly ample food down there.
Alright, I guess the question is, how much does your honor mean to you? Because if it means a lot, I'll start trying to deal with whatever this mess is.
going to do that, make sure to leave the seals intact.
I don't think I can promise that.
Well, if they aren't intact, it'll be able to cross the threshold, and then we're going to have all sorts of problems.
Okay. We can't put the city at risk.
So we're walking away?
Can't actively leave it here either.
Why not? It'll either die or it'll be fine. Someone else's problem. Why can't we just make it someone else's problem? Why are we making it our problem?
It's not going to die down here.
We could ask Khan about it. See if he knows anything. He's pretty old. Though his track record for knowing things isn't the best.
And you asked him like 8 questions like just an hour ago.
Yeah, he answered some of them. That's pretty good.
He answered like 2 of them.
That's some.
I'll ask. I'll stop focusing through the illusion. Khan, you there?
Huh?
Large demon downstairs. Did you ever see the demon from the casino? Or the carnival?
Not familiar. Why?
Well, making inquiries to see if anyone knows anything more about it.
Oh, what does it look like?
She'll give a general description of it. It's about this tall, red and white skin, kind of very odd horns. They're like pointed on both sides, come out from the side of its head. Green eyes, long claws.
Oh, it sounds kind of familiar.
I can break my invisibility. I'll weave up an illusion of it.
Tell him it's the one that broke my horn. He'll know which one that is.
This one.
She's not ringing a bell. It looks kind of familiar, though. Why?
Oh, it's in the basement.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yep. And it's causing problems. It's apparently got loose
Oh, is it
friends.
like running around attacking people?
No, it's trapped, but apparently the young lady they're trying to rescue is her soul is with that thing.
Where are you?
I'm right here.
No, but I meant them. The other you.
Oh, they're down in the basement.
Well, I guess that only leaves one thing. Obviously, we have to go look. But who's gonna stay? He turns over and looks at. Where did we put Zol? Is he just on the floor?
I
Probably.
would assume.
Yeah.
Who's on Zol duty?
Probably Khan and Kitty. Or not Kitty, Khan and...
Khan's coming downstairs. You're gonna leave him with Kitty?
Who else is with us? Khan and
Foxy.
Foxy.
Give it to Serena. It's up there.
It's up to you guys.
I can come get him. I'll just carry him around somewhere.
Khan's coming downstairs. I'm sure he'll be fine. Kitty will take good care.
Closes her eyes and focuses
And
again.
Foxy.
Alright, Khan is on his way. He says he doesn't know very much there.
Speak through the illusion.
I didn't catch that. What?
Can you speak through the illusion?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
All right. What are we working with?
This.
We have a sealed door, both physically and spiritually sealed, to stop the demon from crossing the threshold. We could probably pick the locks and maybe open it. We'd need to be careful. not to break any of the seals that bind this threshold. But otherwise, big and not very friendly, as the souls of likely everyone that died here. Potentially even some of the people that were beyond this structure.
That's a hard one to say. I've never seen a demon like that.
It's a shame we don't have a large sum of holy water. That certainly would upset it.
Oddly enough, don't really travel with large amounts.
How do you put holes in the water?
With an ice pick.
Oh,
Speaking of, Lou, did your associate, I'll call him, did he have any means of subduing this creature? Any strange levers he kept in his office that he pulled for the fun of it?
He didn't even know it's here.
So me saying I had no idea that this was down here went over your head.
Yeah, it didn't, but there might have been signs that didn't really get. You get what I'm saying.
That you assumed I knew how to deal with something that wasn't here?
I'm just wondering if you had anything like that.
No, I do not know.
Very well. When I was exploring the upper floors, did I see like any quantities of holy water or anything like that?
Here? No way.
Fair.
We have wine, though.
What would we do with holy water?
It's a demon.
Lou. So I know you want to get your friend back, but you could ask the casino or the people from the carnival what they know about this guy. I think your friend is going to need some higher level magic anyways, and there isn't really a time limit on that. You don't have to deal with this today. Knowledge is half the battle right now.
Yeah.
Though we could have just go in and beat it up right now too. I'm okay with that.
I still don't feel like that would solve anything.
And
It
if
has-
we fail, the consequences are going to be dire. Not just for us, but everyone who survives in this town.
It's already most likely harming people who are around.
I wonder if we could hit it with the monkey statue.
The
We
what
don't
now?
have that anymore.
We gave that back.
But still a thought.
I'm not gonna go on a heist just to get that stupid thing that we spent a long time getting back.
I mean, we wouldn't necessarily need to go on a heist.
Yeah, sure. Just walk into the royal palace and say, "Hey, can we borrow your favorite monkey statue that we just got back for you, please?"
More or less.
No.
It's just an idea. I'm not certain it would work on this thing to begin with anyway, so...
Our main concern here is how fast its metabolism is. I don't know if it actually like digests souls. It probably does if it eats them.
Actually, likely it maintains them and grows stronger the more it consumes, would be my thought.
Well, you don't have to worry
So,
about that.
So
it will
with the-
most likely break out eventually.
Typically, demons do not die from. They get more hangry, I would say. I mean, it depends on how far it can feed. If it is a significant distance, or if it grows with its strength. Who knows? It could feed off this entire area. It's not unheard of. And it is quite large. This is as large as it was when you saw it last.
Was it?
Mhm.
Let's see.
I was gonna say, does it look the same size?
It's looking a little bit chunkier.
Maybe a
Okay.
bit chubby, but I wouldn't say too much larger.
It's pretty big, though.
It does certainly look like it's gorged itself.
But Misfit's right. This is not something we need to deal with now. It appears to be restrained quite well, at least for the time being. Hopefully, it won't outgrow them in the short term.
Oh, I
Deal
suppose.
with it later then.
Thank
Alright.
God, I did not want to try opening that door.
I honestly didn't want to open the door.
Close, open the door, or walk away. So I'm glad you finally came to walk away.
Yeah, I'm not really good at fighting demons. Dealing with demons and making them do things not so.
Top of the list, okay? We'll figure it out.
Alright, so there's apparently my schedule has opened up.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you have a way to call the spirit out of the demon, then we'd be in a different game.
Excuse
You
me?
know,
Yeah, I've heard of
Wait, hold on. Wait, who has that needle?
Could talk to Doug.
Marius had the needle.
Was
Did
it on this
that
person?
survive his,
who's got his belongings.
I would probably be Misfit.
Well, an investigation check as you look at his belongings. You don't remember picking it up, but who knows?
Yeah, I'll dig out whatever stuff was there.
Or roll an investigation check.
I'm not too good at investigating if anybody wants to help.
I can give
Oh,
you
dude.
assistance.
physically interact with it, so it's on them.
Oh, never mind. I'm sick. I'm sick at this.
You see, you haven't. Oh shit! We didn't. And then you see it's like stuck into his staff.
Oh, there it is.
A needle in a pocket.
Yup.
There's a couple of things on that staff.
So-
You had, like the golden skull, the needle shoved in there, the other rod.
all right, second question. Does anybody actually know how to use this spell besides him?
No, spells involving the dead is not exactly my forte.
Maybe the monocle knows something about it.
I mean, well, you're attuned to the darker arts.
Since when?
Well, since I died and came back about 6 times now, I don't know.
You know, spells a heck.
Perhaps
But that means we can't talk anymore.
Just
I
kidding,
look
just
at
kidding.
I look at the person who said that.
Just kidding. Just kidding. Right?
Perhaps the needle will respond to you.
Sure, I'll try to figure this out. Do I need to attune to this thing?
I have no idea.
Does the monocle have an idea?
I mean, you can look through it and see.
Yeah.
Doesn't actually? Let's see. Doesn't seem to in its current state. Would you like to push your luck and rotate the lenses more?
Always a good idea.
He just kind of like picked it up and like did like this weaving motion and something happened. I don't know.
To try and contact Douglas. He, if not being able to deal with this situation in its entirety, may at the very least have some advice
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, then.
Besides, it's been a while since we've checked in with him. Wonder how he's doing.
If I can spare it, I will inquire. I'm going to attempt to reach out to Douglas.
Sure. What would you like to say to Douglas?
Hello, Douglas. Soul emergency. Demon has consumed our friend's soul. It's currently trapped. We need to know how to get it back, or how to get the souls back. Oh, and Misfit wants to know how you're doing.
Oh, horrible timing. Unfortunately, I have company over at the moment. An old friend. Maybe you could call me a little bit later. Happy to. Just had to.
Alright, he's apparently preoccupied at the moment. I assume dealing with some form of dispute.
Oh. Wait, was he like fighting with someone?
I didn't get that vibe. He described them as having company over. Oh my god, my memory. It seemed like someone they knew that they haven't seen in a while, would be my assumption.
That's not a big deal. Call him back later.
Okay.
Up to no good. Anyways, we'll back to the inn for now.
Yes, we should check up on the others.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with the monocle more than I have to.
Sure.
And even then, who knows if it would actually pull her out of there.
As you kind of pray to your patron.
Yeah.
No, but it's kind of funny. Does it even have a nose?
No, it doesn't look like it. It's a big eyeball.
Kind of cute in an ugly way.
I think it needs to be a little bit more ugly to reach the cute, almost cute ugly.
It's true.
No, was
So, been getting up to any mischief? This is Amy talking to her patron.
Just there telling you all the things she's been doing in Chicken House.
All right. I guess we head out then.
Don't worry. Come back another day. Besides, who knows? Maybe Douglas will call us back.
With luck.
If not, we could always go visit.
Friends over.
Well, you said your ex is going to deal with the vampire problem over in that vicinity, no?
No. That's on the main continent, way in the north.
Yeah. I'm not sure. Wonder.
How are we getting to the new guild hall, by the way? Like, are we gonna sail, or are you gonna do some magic-y stuff?
No, we're gonna have to take a boat.
Oh, fun.
That might be
Fun in the
easier
boat.
said than done. Maybe the Gonguzla is available, but it would be a bit crowded, I think.
We'll get it. That's less of an issue.
We're gonna have to steal a new boat.
We don't need to steal.
We can hire someone. Is it?
We'll be okay.
We can?
Charter a boat.
It's allowed.
Why? What have you guys been doing?
Getting a bunch of drunks to go hijack a boat and then telling them we're their captain and they believe us.
We hijacked a slave ship.
That's a way to do it too. Way to think outside the box.
Yeah, we took a slave with us. Died.
The slaver, not the slave.
We put him in a cage, and then we put Fumble in the cage.
Oh yeah, Fumble's a werewolf, by the way. That's the whole thing.
Oh. Well, see.
I don't suppose you know how to remove a curse.
I don't know. I think he likes it.
He likes being dotted on.
Yeah, let's go. We'll put a pin in all these and go back to the inn. Brainstorm there.
Mm-hmm.
Do you do anything before you leave?
Well, I guess we will. No, it probably wouldn't. We'll probably go to where he's actually staying to collect his personal effects.
Sure. It'd be near to where this location is. Also, actually, you know what? Don't worry about it. I'm sure it won't matter.
I'm gonna collect the little sprout that came out of the lady's body.
Sure. You can't pluck it out.
It's a project for later.
You gonna plant it?
I just stick it in my pocket for now. It'll
You
probably
take
root
the
on
little bulb
something in there.
sprout, throw it in your pocket. Don't worry, the ketchup packets will keep it warm. All right, you guys head out.
Yeah, and in more of a hushed tone to Lou
Yeah.
as we're walking. I can only imagine what you're going through right now. But we've pulled people out through worse, right? If there's a way, I'm sure we'll find a way to save your friend.
Thanks.
Okay, so it takes us. Do we go back to the? It does take us 4 hours to get back. Is there anything you want to do in the local area first? After he gets his stuff, of course.
Not really. I will be recounting some of our various adventures to the others as we travel, though.
Sure. Colin's just enjoying hearing about all the things you've done while he was away.
Just get him up to
Sounds
speed.
like you've all done really well. Can't wait to meet some of these other people. This Simon guy sounds very interesting. He really has 2 bags of holding.
Yeah, we made him leave so much stuff behind, but he got everything.
Oh no, I've already asked him that question. He didn't know.
Also seems to be afraid of women.
I feel like most men are afraid of most women.
Why would I be afraid of women? Are they supposed to be scary?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
That's it.
Hi.
Roll a d6, please.
Sure.
get a message.
Oh, great. From who?
Whisper to you right now while you guys can what you're saying.
Is it Cass?
Well, think about it, Misfit. What gender are hags?
Hag, gender.
I'm just
I don't
saying.
actually, I don't actually know.
I've never seen it. I've never heard stories of a male hag before. I'm just saying.
That's because you weren't in Arc 1.
You know what? I think I've heard of a male hag. Like once.
Saw a picture of one that looked a lot like Lou.
Yeah. Lou's other dad.
How many dads do you have?
One. I have one. No one's
What's
met.
his name?
I don't remember. I lost.
You don't remember the name of your dad?
I lost the folder that had my
Oh,
key doc in it.
sorry,
Or not my
Lou.
Gosh. I'm so sorry you became an orphan today.
Yeah, I'm an orphan. Sorry.
Oh my
Sorry, I
goodness.
had to go this way. It was on my old computer.
He's dadless.
He has so many though. He lost his first one, so he got others.
Val just stops abruptly in the road, looks confused. I'm gonna send you my reply. Serena, you did hear from Douglas, right?
Yes. It did sound like Douglas, right? Kalsto?
Say that one more time. I was getting a drink. Sorry.
The response I got did sound like Douglas, right?
Yeah, it was Douglas. 100%.
Yes. Why?
Hold on, let me reply and then I'll fill you in. And yeah, da, 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 da. Serafina just asked me if we'd heard from him because it seemed like somebody had ransacked his house.
This has been a few hours. This is after we get back. They read the message.
Yeah.
Well, he did say he had company.
Yeah, that's what I told her.
Didn't specify who.
Yeah, just old friend, right?
He did say old. I'm trying to remember. What
He
did
did
he
say old friend.
Oh,
He did say old friend?
Mhm.
He just referred to them as an old friend.
Yeah.
That is the kind of terminology that could be like an old enemy or a friend turned enemy, or I don't know. His place was ransacked when we left. Maybe he just hasn't cleaned up.
He wouldn't clean up in like 4 months. Yeah, I can see him being that kind of guy.
It was partially set on fire. He may have been hiding out somewhere else. I don't know.
is it just me, or does it feel like Doug is like always in trouble?
Yeah. Yeah, let me try and. I don't have much more left in me, but let me try and reach out to him.
I mean, if Serafina couldn't get in contact with him, then I don't know if you can.
It's worth a shot.
I suppose. She probably tried to message him as well, though, right? Before you?
I would imagine so, but as I said, it's worth a shot. Maybe there's something blocking undead or something. Actually, do we remember that Seraphi's a vampire now that Marius isn't here?
Excellent question.
You mean that beautiful young lady with the nice family?
That we don't actually kind of like.
The only person who would really remember would be Vel.
Oh, cool.
Hand powers.
Gotta hand it to her.
I don't know, there might be. It's worth a shot. They were a strange family.
Yeah, I didn't quite trust my neck with them.
I suppose I'll try and reach out to Douglas, see if I can't get in contact.
Sure. As you attempt to reach Douglas, nothing goes through. Not necessarily like he's dead,
But like, it's
but almost
blocked.
as something's interfering with it. Do you know anyone else who lives in town you could ask about? Oh no, like someone who lives with Douglas?
Yeah, I suppose I have an idea of someone.
He does have a roommate.
Now, roommate?
He has literally a guy that lives with him, and
Oh
then
my
there's the other
God,
people
and
in
they
the
were
town.
roommates.
And they were
Yeah.
roommates.
And they were roommates.
Alright, I'll contact. I'm trying to remember what his other roommate is. My first thought was Trevor.
No, well, Trevor would be another one you could potentially reach out to. No, Douglas is, it's Douglas and, what's his
Edgar.
Edgar.
Just looked it up.
Well, my first thought was Trevor, so I will try.
Trevor is his hand.
Yeah.
I don't think Trevor can respond to your sending message.
Trevor, unfortunately, being undead would not.
We've met Edgar. We know
Okay,
he's
in
probably
that case, then I'll go with Edgar. Hello there, Edgar. Is Douglas all right? He seems to be worrying some people.
Yeah, I don't know. Serafina sent me a message. I'm when we're back home now. I haven't seen him today. I mean, I saw him earlier today. But not like for, I don't know, 4 or 8 hours? Somewhere in there?
Going to have any magic left today. Hopefully you don't need to fight anything else. Apparently he's come into contact with an old friend a few hours ago. Some kind of important matter that he couldn't focus on other tasks.
Oh.
Might want to look into that.
Well, Illyria stopped by, but, I mean, that
Oh,
shouldn't
no.
be an issue.
Apparently Illyria stopped by. I suspect she has kidnapped him.
Dear. Yeah, it's not good.
Didn't she take that, Wait,
Sarah Keel?
what even is that guy? He's just an old white dude in the middle of a prison. Like, how important could he really be?
You can ask Zul when he wakes up.
Oh yeah, ask Zul, the guy who we put the anti-magic collar on. Yeah, he's gonna totally want to answer all our questions.
Did we put a collar on him?
I put a
You're
collar on
supposed
him,
to.
yeah.
Put a collar on him?
I put a collar. Yeah, I didn't want him casting any weird magic.
To be fair, Khan did tell you to do it.
It's messed up.
Yeah,
Khan told you to restrain him and cuff him.
it's called following Guildmaster's orders. It's
God,
what I do
I
with
get
you all
it.
the time. I follow
Why?
what you say.
Dude, I'm
Okay.
totally handing him over to your aunt.
In our defense,
Nice.
Misfit, it's not as though he hasn't tried to kill us in the past.
I don't know. I don't think he's like 100% evil. Maybe like 98%.
Seldom are people ever.
babies.
Yeah, he's. I mean,
You can't go
That's
around
it.
eating babies.
Seldom are
You know-
people who are 100% evil.
You know, I'm still surprised he's asleep after all this. I assumed we would have at least spoken to him by now with our rough mountain thing.
He's still pretty roughed up, even for the amount you healed him. He's like in a cold sweat, but I mean, he's alive.
I don't think all the carrying around has done him much good. He probably needs to get some actual rest.
Well, he'll be able to get rest once we get back to the inn.
Zoop and Turkleton will spend most of the evening just like looking at him. So this is the bad guy?
Yes.
Yes. How's Belmont doing?
Oh. He looks over. How you feeling, Belmont? You just see the arm sticking there. Oh, he's in good spirits still.
You awake?
Mmm.
That's his happy sound.
Oh, yeah. He does that when he's happy. He also does it when he's got an itch. That might should be the only sound he can make. We're not sure.
Ooh, that
But look,
sounds
we made
pretty
this.
obvious.
They show you this like 3-foot long back scratcher they made for him.
Why do I
That's
imagine a
all.
goblin at the end of that?
Oh, it's like a little wooden goblin. Nature
That's
technique
cool.
passed down by our people.
It's so long.
Oh, you gotta get in, the cast and all that.
You don't. Okay. She'll head over to Belmont.
He just looks at you.
You doing all right? Hopefully they haven't been too torturous to you.
He just stares at you.
Do you want some food or drink or something?
Oh, yeah, that's good. You watch as they get a funnel and like a bucket of soup.
No,
Maybe
no
something
waterboard him with soup.
He hates this part, but it's good for you. You need your nutrients.
Maybe something a bit more dignified. I'll do it with him.
Oh, no, really, he likes it.
I don't think
Fish
he
chowder.
does.
He loves
Soup,
it.
I don't think he likes it.
That's a happy noise.
Battery's choking on the chunks of fish or a fish bone. I mean, we tried pretty good. We're not really good cooks.
All right. I'll go get you some food. I'll be right back. She'll head downstairs. He only broke his arms, right? Or
Oh, he's all sorts of messed up. His arms are like completely shattered. He's got lots. He's like more or less in a full body cast.
Quick soup before she gets back and makes it so we can't feed him.
so soup,
Roll
soup
D100.
That was Amy.
is statement staying.
66.
As you sit there, you both start giggling, and all of a sudden, the room starts getting cold. Uh-oh. Duck! And you just watch, like, this blast of cold come out from Belmont. It's like just like a snow blasting to everybody, but that's all you can manage. All right, so you get him some normal food, so he gets no longer gets waterboarded by the goblins. All right, you have what remains of your crew, and you have your remaining guild members, and of course the body of Gerald, and the remains of Marius, or Mario, whichever name you prefer, Mario.
If she can, without hurting him, she'll set him up.
He's really full body casted, so he's like in a laid down fixed out position. We don't have anyone with massive healing capability, regenerative capability. Well, not us directly, at least.
I mean, I know a potion of regeneration, allegedly, but I don't trust those gnomes.
Judgment.
So I guess we're chartering a boat.
That seems like the best plan.
Unless there's... Has anyone been there?
The new guild hall?
Where are we going again? Where's that set up?
Oh, Dolnir.
Cast
You're the
that
little goblin.
I eyeball my goblin.
Like, oh man.
What's so bad about Dolnir?
Place is as bad as it gets.
Okay, but like specifically though.
Ah. Oh, there's just like a lot of creepy stuff there.
Well, it shouldn't be any worse than Varden.
Never been to Farden.
It's run by vampires. You don't want to go.
I hear the fall's nice.
Wait, there's
Yeah, but what?
vampires in Varden?
Yeah. We had a whole escapade with them. We literally held out for like 4 days in a casino while they tried to like get inside, and we wouldn't let them. I was wondering why the boss wasn't bringing up that story. Do you guys not remember that at all?
I mean, I remember being held up and being attacked by Blackwoods.
Yeah, the vampires.
I think I would remember if they were vampires.
Amelia, I literally cannot tell if you're messing with me right now. Because you
Rack
would
my
do
brain.
this to me.
I'm gonna rack my brain, see if I can recall that detail.
Mm.
I mean, that is fair, but no.
Zip's like, yeah, they were grumpy, but I mean, you don't gotta call them vampires. That's just mean.
I remember them being
Well-
strange, but I don't recall.
Do you remember the Shadow Castle?
Shadow Castle. I mean, it was dirty.
A house?
Oh man, now I kind of wish I was messing with you.
I'm going to bed.
Let me see. I'm curious now.
Are you gonna probe me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and copy Vel's memory and have a look.
Sure. Remember it the exact same way.
Even while holding the memory strand and looking at it.
Yeah. When you observe hers, it looks the exact same.
Val, are you feeling okay?
Yes, I am. Like, we had that whole like thing with like zombie Valish, and
Huh.
like Seraphina aged like 70 years all at once.
Something is certainly strange here. I
She
hold in my
definitely
hand-
was not 70. She's probably like in her 20s.
No. She had like that white like. Okay, dude, any of you guys remember her slicing her neck open to save us because they all got recalled to their vampire castle?
I remember playing a board game with her at Douglas's house.
I don't remember that at all.
I mean, she's kind of kooky, but like in a hot way. Turkleton nods.
You guys are gross.
They both nod.
I remember
Well-
her being dragged off, but I don't remember her turning or like disappearing.
I hate it here. I hate it here.
Nightmare.
So hold on. Val, come with me a moment.
Yeah.
Kind of take her outside of the room. So, looking at your memories, doesn't seem to align with what you're saying, but I sense your sincerity.
Yeah,
Something is strange there.
yeah. And you want to know what I think is strange about it, or what's happening with it?
But
I'm just gonna. I think it's a stupid little hand that I picked up back in Varden.
Roll Christmas saving throw.
Which one of us? Both of us?
No, because you pulled out the ring hand.
Serena?
oh, you want it?
Gotta be careful with that thing, man.
It's my favorite. It's my favorite party trick.
You gotta go like for a minute, and then you go back to what you're saying.
Oh, hell.
Hi, welcome back. Did you get to talk to her this time, or is she still new selfish and talk to me?
I didn't speak to anyone there. And what do you mean this time? My ring is...
I get to talk to her.
I'm going to say that ring is only partially effective on me, but... So, you think they're doing something and the hand makes you immune to it?
Yeah. Well, from what I've picked up, whoever this belongs to has a super deep and horrible grudge with the Blackwoods, and that hatred kind of lets me bypass whatever enchantment they've got going on. They're also a wizard, from what I can tell. More something, I don't know. I haven't been able to go to a library and read lately.
Roll a d100, Val. Never mind.
Hold your hand out, palm up.
Okay.
I'm going to place my hand atop hers, and I'm going to try and look through the memory strand again.
Sure.
See if anything changes.
Roll a d100 really quick.
Oof.
When you're d100. You more or less see the same thing.
It's worth a shot. Perhaps something to try again another day. We'll keep at this. I'm curious now. Something's been playing with my memories. I need to fortify my defenses.
Okay.
Let's head back in at the others. At this point, I'm terrified to leave Belmont alone with the goblin and half-goblin.
You see Khan's like talking to some guy at the bar in the inn. All right, we'll take it. He just kind of like nods. Thank you, sir. Ready to go in the morning. One boat. Accounted for.
That's
Perfect.
good.
How large of a vessel?
That should be enough to carry.
That was so much easier than how we did it.
Yeah, it's
Well-
like I just had to say it, and it happens, right?
Yeah,
I
it
can't
also
believe that
helps.
guy just was walking outside.
Okay.
Did he even ask for money?
Ooh, now that's where.
Yeah, because that's how we couldn't do it last time. We were broke.
How much?
Well, it's less about that. It's more about. Well, I'll explain it later. I'll explain it when we get there.
You promised a favor, didn't you?
No. You could all swim,
Favor.
right? Just checking. Yeah, don't worry about it tonight. Get some rest. Feel better.
Looks
Bottle
over
clock
to the
7
man
minute
in the
mile.
full body
Also-
cast.
He'll be fine.
See,
His family had money.
no, Amy cannot swim.
It took you this long to figure that out?
No one's asked.
Man, you've been brave in being on boats.
You don't.
Hannah looks over at the corpses of the people we lost.
Didn't catch that.
He's looking over at your dead guildmates. Because we have Gerald and Marius.
Yeah. Marius is probably just like in a cup on a
And
table.
It's a cup with a label on it that says Marius.
Do not
Marius,
eat.
do not drink.
Do not drink.
this is not cocoa powder.
Snort only.
All right, I guess. Oh, this is gonna be a. Oh, that's gonna be a huge problem for the city.
What are you talking about?
So, I guess the guild I was in charge of. What happened to it?
It got absolutely obliterated and decimated in one night.
And what can the universe not tolerate?
Power vacuum.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good thing we don't live here. I don't care.
Be water, potentially water in the streets, and given the state of everything, they're going to have lots of recruits. It's going to be a struggle for them.
Well, you know what? The asshole of a king kind of deserves that.
You're not 100% wrong.
He could barely run his inner palace. How can you run a city? Let it sort itself out with violence.
That seems excessive.
And it's the people who are the ones that suffer.
I don't know. I figure we'll hear about a royal execution soon enough.
I think the monkey should be in charge.
I think you're right.
He seems very noble.
Well, I guess we should.
At this point, you hear a yawn. Oh, a monkey?
Was that Sleeping Beauty?
Mhm. Kind of sits up, shuffles, sees he's restrained.
Oh, good morning. Welcome back to the land of the living.
Like, looks around a little bit.
Yeah, sorry, those weren't my idea, but, can't go against the boss's orders. Well, we're out of the prison, at least.
That's good.
What happened down there while we were gone?
There, he looks a little bit confused. Ishmael and
You're cutting out.
he's looking for the other twin.
He's dead.
It's unfortunate. Dying once is hard enough. Dying twice, that's just...
Yeah, it seemed like whoever had gotten to you had gotten to him as well.
Yeah. What did you do to those twins?
Oh, the one. Oh, I resurrected them.
You did a little more than that.
No. They resurrected them.
Then, how'd you maintain your control?
Control. They're my family. They're my descendants. They followed me willingly.
You and I might have different definitions of willing.
I mean, they are under the effect. Well, they do serve me, but I do not control their emotions.
Can't say anything about their emotions.
They are full copies of their original self. Sort in perfection. Unfortunately, even immortality has its constraints.
I kind of make a face as he says immortality. I'm gonna lean in a bit closer. Hey, you said something to me, when we found you. I don't think you were all there, but what did it mean?
Oh, what did I say?
I think it was like Portia Mortalis.
Roll an insight check. Sound familiar?
Oh,
Know what
okay.
it is?
Mm-mm. Thought you would. Well, that's okay. Glad you're awake again. You're cutting out somewhere.
Oh, sorry. I don't really. It's hard to say. I went back down to look for more artifacts, but that's when we got separated, and I don't remember anything after that.
It's okay if you don't want to tell us.
I'm telling you exactly what happened. We were looking for more artifacts from Sarakiel's tomb and got separated. And that's the last I remember.
Why do you want these artifacts in the first place? You don't strike me as the historical preservation type.
Yeah, who's this Sarah Keel guy?
Believe me, I've been alive a lot longer than you. Kind of look over at you. He's an architect of sorts, I'd say.
Anything in particular?
Oh, well, great many things over the years.
Like what?
We'll start just listing off random things. Over a long period of time, too.
Come now. I think we're all aware you went there because you're a fan of his.
No, honestly, I was looking for his tomb. He
Did you
had
ask him
artifacts.
something?
No, there are artifacts that are buried with his body that are of great interest to me.
Yeah, they might be in the hands of someone else, so elaborating as to what they do and what they are would be helpful.
I don't specifically know. That's why I was looking for them. It's like, I do, and you watch as he holds up his hand, and you watch the key appear floating above his hand. I found this one, but that's all I found. And then he just puts it away.
Ah, I see.
It's like there was also It was a tome. Sure, the other one, some sort of apparatus.
Was it like a eye thing?
He looks at Misfit.
Misfit.
It might
What?
have been. Why do you ask?
Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Sorry. Forget I said that.
Roll a deception check, Misfit.
3.
Certainly. But yes, I was looking to uncover more information. But I believe your friend, Lyria made off with the book. I have
Amen.
this keystone, so the apparatus I was hoping would be there, but looks not. Which is unfortunate, because that was actually one of the more important pieces.
Yep. What a shame.
Well, if you don't have the apparatus, what happens?
Oh, nothing. In particular, the apparatus itself is not that special, but in order to find something of importance, it's really the only way to identify and find a... well, let's just say it leads the way to somewhere quite special.
Hmm.
But I don't know if I trust you quite enough to share that with you right now. Besides, you could just tell anybody.
Yeah, fair.
Kind of look over. What happened to your friend there?
Oh, he tripped and fell getting groceries.
What kind of groceries was he getting?
Had an
No, he-
instance. Now,
Don't lie. He got injured honorably during a mission.
No, I could, you know.
You're gonna have to ask Khan about that one.
I think the feeling is mutual about trust.
agreed.
No.
We've seen
That's
some
fine,
of the
Mike.
people you've helped.
I get the feeling she doesn't really. And I don't eat babies, by the way.
Really?
I'll let
Because
to the babies.
I always thought. Okay, maybe I'm wrong.
No, Misfit, he definitely eats babies.
Are you sure? Because he just said he doesn't.
That's definitely what a guy who eats babies would say. No, he makes a good point. You know, we just had an opening in our group.
No.
You're really. I didn't realize you encapsulated everything goblins stand for.
That hurts, Phil. Really hurts. And after we bonded over my treat,
Well, no, hear me out. If you do have an opening, Vel did have a nice new friend. Do you want to,
Oh yeah, hey, bot, hey,
little boss?
that's who they're talking to.
oh,
Oh, okay, okay.
I didn't know that. I thought they were talking about Zool.
No.
Yeah.
I thought we were implying
Well-
Zulu would join Soup Group. That's why I
Yeah,
was.
that's where I went too.
No. They're trying to recruit your goblin.
Oh,
Dude,
no,
I'll
that's
let my
pretty good.
I'll let
Much
my
more
goblin get
reasonable.
recruited. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, we used to have a dwarf, but let's just say he's
Hey,
retired.
hey,
He's
Zool,
over there on the floor.
I'm gonna let you in on the secret.
Vel?
You see, this goblin wasn't always tiny. If you find a way to reverse it, he's gonna be the best, biggest goblin minion you'll ever have.
Really?
Oh yeah, he used to be taller than this house.
Whoa.
Tell him all about it.
He'll start telling them about the good old days. Really?
Oh, and how you got arrested for extreme tax evasion, not just regular tax evasion.
Extreme tax evasion? That's like next level stuff. Wow.
He tries to remember the last time he paid taxes.
Oh, we don't pay taxes. Although you know you could get in a lot of trouble if you try to charge people taxes that aren't real. Go figure, right?
Wow, I
Yeah,
never
go
knew
figure.
that. What are taxes?
Well, we owned a casino for about 3 days. We only had customers for about 4 hours, but we learned a lot in those 4 hours.
They sure did, didn't they?
Well, I could understand if you don't want me to touch your friend, but I could fix him quite easily. But
Elab-
That's definitely a con call. He's the guild master here.
elaborate.
I'm a very experienced priest.
Yes, but do healing spells not oftentimes require you to touch them?
I have numerous different ways to. I
You're a
can touch
priest?
him or not. But
And
I
what
will
is-
not do so without your
What
permission.
assurance could you even reasonably give that you would not do something to him?
Thing to it remain broken, or it is no different. I don't want anything in return.
He'll heal eventually.
Perhaps. Or perhaps he'll drown in a storm when you crash at sea. I'm not saying that will happen, but rather your friends be in decent condition.
I heard rumor you had a meeting at Nathal.
Ah, yes, indeed.
Mm-hmm.
How did that go?
Quite well, actually. Unfortunately, we're all a bit deceived, but such are the ways of life.
Now, what was the purpose of your meeting?
Come up with a plan to save the world. Unfortunately,
Anything bear fruit?
no, that's where we were deceived. You see, to make a long story short, we're hoping to use the deities of these other worlds in conjunction with our own remaining deity. Try and reconstitute the divine gate so that our deities can save all three worlds. Unfortunately, as we had sent people, and he points out to the red world, it seems that all of our worlds have the same issue. We all had the exact same idea, miraculously at the same times. We went
And
to
they-
their world, they went to our world, and they went to their world. No deities to be found anymore.
So it's sounding like Plan B then.
Not quite. It seems that
Oh.
all. Well, I don't know. I might have to have this conversation with you, Mr. It's a bit
You
high
cut
level.
out for the second part.
That's okay. It's a bit high level for your ears anyway.
You
Really
might
should be
describe-
something I discuss with your guild master. Let him make that decision. How about that?
Oh, are you gonna try to negotiate with Khan?
But I know he has all the authority here, so I should likely speak.
I hope that
And
goes well
fetching.
for you.
You decide you want me to patch up your friends, just let me know. I could even, if he points down at the dwarf body, even save your little friend there.
No, you can't.
Say so.
You're capable of restoring a soul that has been consumed.
Just call the soul back from where it is. Simple enough to do. I'm not constrained by of one discipline or another, I can combine them both to achieve maximum effect. If your friend's soul was taken here, this young dwarf, I can simply call it back from wherever it is, whether it be held by malicious or divine beings, and restore it to its natural state. Not something they teach you in your everyday arcane.
Yeah, making deals and bonds with malicious beings tends not to be a very
Needs to make bonds. Simple magic and mathematics.
not very priestly.
Says you.
Wait, you have to be good at magic and math? No wonder
You
I'm
should
so
never
bad
limit
at
your
it.
learning to one area. I've had quite the amount of time to learn many areas.
Like what?
And cooking, I feel.
Cooking?
And no, not to be. As I said, I just offer my services as my thanks for getting me out of that prison. If you choose not to use it, that is up to you, and I do not blame you. But I can save all of your friends quite easily. Except for, and he looks at the cup with the sticker on it. That could be a little more complicated, but I'd be up to the challenge. It's like, if you don't mind though, I have to go to the restroom back, and I'll be right back. 1 second.
And he gets up and he
Well,
leaves.
guys,
We never see him again.
It sounds kind of stupid not to at least let him do free work, especially for stuff that you're struggling with. As I gesture to Misfit.
You know, Khan said that he was really good at manipulating people, and
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's exactly what this is. And
in
we're gonna have
hindsight,
to.
yeah, it's really easy. All you have to do is identify a problem someone's having and offer a solution, and that's that's what he's doing.
Yeah. But you know, if you say yes, what's your other friend gonna say about it?
Oh, I don't know.
Hmm.
I mean, he's not my dad.
He isn't? You talk about him like he is.
No, he's my buddy.
Buddy.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
I don't think he likes Soul very much right now.
I'll be back too.
But just the fact that he doesn't like somebody, I don't think is gonna stop me from, saving somebody's life potentially.
I mean, yeah, you are your own person.
That's really nice of you to say. Yeah, I totally think he just doesn't want to go to jail again. Yeah, you should probably hide that monocle.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm back.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Oh, hi, Zul. How you doing?
Surprised you guys let me go. I was shaking.
I just want to make sure you get whatever you need.
There's something I'd like an explanation to. The seeds.
What seeds?
I think you know exactly what seeds.
Care to elaborate?
The ones you use to control your minions. The ones I suspect is the source of their resurrection.
I'm back.
I think you're misunderstanding
Nothing
whatever
to
information
elaborate.
I think you have.
What are they for?
Well, they're nothing. They're actually fruit.
that you embed into people? I've never heard of a fruit that you embed into someone.
Not, it's a fruit you can consume.
You don't consume it in your skin.
No, you can
I know you may
consume it
have
with your mouth.
been around a long time, but that's not any fruit I'm aware of.
As you said, I've been around a long time.
So do you
Served
like
him. I've served actual deities. You've never even seen one. And yes, it is a fruit. From an ancient type of tree.
And what's its purpose?
History of all world.
The fruit bestows history?
The tree knows all, and the fruit is a way of sharing it. Those that qualify. You see, I originally was actually murdered. Do you know that?
No, can't say I
Hung
did.
by my own allies,
Oh, yeah,
simply for challenging them.
I remember that.
I didn't agree with what everyone else said, and I was the only one brave enough to speak up. And for it, I was hung. And even in that moment, my best friend simply watched. However, in his compassion, he cut me down from that tree and gave me a proper burial. When I awoke, I could understand the tree. And it granted me immortality.
I see.
Immortality, which I unfortunately now am separated from.
Mm.
But I've been enlightened to many other new. And as such, I intend to understand those things. But like I said, before I share any of that information, I really would Guildmaster. Preferably not the one with the white hair.
What's wrong with speaking with the one with white hair?
We have a bit of history. We used to work together many, many years ago. Did you not know that?
Go ahead
No,
and enlighten us.
he's hit his head one too many times. I don't think he remembers.
Ah. I see Anastasia hasn't been fully forthright with you either. Nice to see some people don't change.
Blue Kana's blonde, not white haired.
Talking about your aunt.
My aunt? Oh.
Mm-hmm. He doesn't want. She's one of the other guildmasters. She does. Yeah, he does not want to deal with your aunt. But he also said he used to work with her.
Hmm. Interesting.
You of all people, Colin, should understand. People do have the capability and capacity to change. Right, sir. Believe me, I was a champion of this world far before any of you. I fought in more battles than you could even dream of. Last night I did not do well enough, and I wish I did. But I am here now. I can do the best I can.
Suppose we shall see. You walk a path of a very dangerous path. One that has a high likelihood of leading to damnation by the sounds of it.
Oh, been there, I think, already, right? He said the gods were mad at him.
think you misunderstand the situation. Perhaps a demonstration would be a little bit more enlightening. And he just watches that crook appears in his hand.
The crook?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he has magic.
Yeah.
He's got the key.
Yeah.
It's not just a prison thing. You watch as it glows like a golden light. You hear like a thunder crack in the sky. And a light appears before you. And an angel appears. Kind of looks around the room.
I
Like
clap.
almost just like, who the hell summoned me here? I'm sorry, I believe I may be in the wrong location. No, this is the right location. I said you to be here as an example for my dear friend. To know that I am sincere and truly wish them no harm. I see. Whatever I can do to assist. Kind of nod at him.
You summoned an angel just to prove a point? That's
I'm
crazy.
only half angel. I'm still earning my, No, that's not important. Shh.
What?
What's the other
What, you
half?
have?
Oh, no. My dad was very mischievous.
Oh,
Are you familiar with the Hamati? Me neither.
I am actually. We have one.
What aid may I give to you today?
I don't believe there's anywhere you can aid us.
He kind of looks over at Zulwich, just kind of like, see, this is what I'm working with.
I point to Belmont. Can you fix him?
Oh, hi! Ah, oh, of course. Was he always that skinny?
Yeah,
Really?
just the arms mostly,
Wizard.
The bones.
and the bones, and maybe his face a little bit.
The face is actually the only thing that is fine.
You
I said what I said.
You watch as he kind of come over, and he like puts the arms out. You just hear like the cast like kind of cracking. All right, and up, and you watch. So he will go ahead and he does restore Belmont. And 3.
Oh, Belmont, do you feel cursed at all? Like,
He just goes to the other room and slams the door.
okay, yeah, no, definitely some pent up feelings there.
You might be hungry.
I
Must
don't-
not always make people hungry.
And you call a trapped soul.
Trapsaw. It's a complicated thing. I don't know. And he just watches he double taps the crook and the angel disappears. That kind of goes towards the other side of.
I see.
So you're like half divine,
So you're a
half
two-timer.
something else?
As I said, I will gladly have a great conversation with your guildmaster or any who are willing to be involved, but only under specific circumstances. See, I must protect my own well-being. Well, you see. And if I simply tell you these private things and you go and share them with anybody, that puts
You
me
do-
at risk.
You do
And
that
you would
this bit.
risk.
Yeah, you do that. That's it.
What?
Don't worry about it.
You've got a blabbermouth.
Oh, I do?
Yes.
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 Oh,
Very
sorry.
much so.
Yeah, I'm gonna go find Con, I suppose. I'll be right back.
I'm
Don't
not
go
on the
anywhere.
roof.
I assume not.
Nope, not with you guys.
I'm just gonna turn in for the night.
Yeah, I'll go retrieve Con.
What is it, Misfit?
The prisoner would like to have speaks with you.
Sure he would, but he can wait until the morning. Let him
Okay.
simmer, marinate a bit. Break him down slowly.
Am I allowed to keep talking to him? He's pretty funny. He's somewhat an angel.
Not alone. Make sure someone... Whatever
Okay.
you do, don't untie.
Oh, I don't think that's gonna help much. He summoned an angel.
Say what?
No, he's got all his magic still. That collar didn't do anything.
Shit.
Do you still want to wait until morning?
Yes. And you watch as he reaches into his possessions that he's now conjured back and forth with Mather.
Uh-huh.
And you watch him reach into a bag and pull out a snow globe.
No.
Oh, yeah, no, he definitely.
Go get yourself some rest, Misfit. Make sure someone keeps an eye on him, though, throughout the night. Keep 2 people on him at all times.
Can't I watch him?
Not by yourself, no.
Okay,
Don't do the whole night. You need rest.
but he's so
And
engaging.
don't
He's
let
got-
both
he's so
goblins
old.
watch him at the same time. He's not. No. He's. Do
We
not
have
leave
3
him alone. Do not do anything he says.
We have 3 goblins now. We're keeping one.
He kills children, Misfit. Remember that.
He said he didn't. Okay, no, that's a different statement. He said he doesn't eat babies. Kills kids.
He does
Yeah, that's
kill them.
also
He's
bad.
killed many of them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Man has literally burned orphanages. Orphanages.
Yeah. No, he's
Bleh.
super bad guy. Right. Super bad guy.
I fought through the Bane Frog pretty good. It's starting to catch up. Though.
It's late for a Tuesday. All right, I'll go back.
Okay. You go back. He's still sitting there.
So, he said that he will talk with you in the morning. He was playing with like a snow globe or something. I don't know.
Hold on.
I love your blabbermouth.
Whoa. Wait, what? What? Snow globe, you said?
What? Yeah?
Like a snowy snow globe?
I guess.
Are you sure he's not free tonight?
It wasn't like a sandy snow globe. Yeah.
I mean,
it's
I'd hate for
free.
your friends to get worse to a point that I couldn't save them.
No, I'm pretty sure everybody else is like pretty dead. Like they're not going anywhere.
But, like, if they're dead for too long, it makes it harder. I could.
No,
bring
that's
them
not
back
how it
today.
works. That's not how.
No, it's very much how it works. Ask a friend. She doesn't like me, but she'll tell you the truth.
Which friend? I have a lot.
I suppose if she decides to.
The one with the
arrive,
beady
then-
eyes. The pointy ears.
Serena?
Eyes
That what her
more
name is?
beady.
Potato.
But he said that we could keep talking as long as I was not alone with you.
I mean, you're pretty high ranking, right? You must be like, what, number 2?
I don't think I'm even like on the ranks.
Oh, definitely.
Serena, do we
Hey,
have?
right.
Are we
Mage
C still?
Hmm.
Thought we were C.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're C rank.
Really?
I don't
No.
think that's very high.
I could have sworn many of you were A rank.
No, that's some other team. Why though? Can I do something for you? You hungry?
What? I haven't had to eat in a while. What do people eat these days? Babies? He points
No.
at you. Ah, just kidding.
Huh.
They still have
Staring like that,
peanut
man.
butter and cheese available.
You like peanut butter and cheese? Thought I was the only one.
It's a strange combination, but
And no, it's
I've
like
always
the
found
salty and
the
the nutty.
really yes, no,
They
the
work.
nuttiness and the saltiness mixed. Yes,
And no, you hold on right there. I'm gonna go whip up some finger food.
most
Serenity,
appreciated.
you got it for a minute, right?
I
Close
can
to
watch
you.
him.
What's it? You need 2.
Don't worry, I will do nothing to your friend. Purely professional.
You know, I was told that you're really good at lying, so I'm just gonna assume you're saying the opposite of whatever you're saying.
It's not really bad, but I don't have anything to lie about now. Your friend is feisty,
something.
adorable, but feisty.
Yeah, Emmy's still
Remind me
great.
of someone I used to know.
Serena does? Yeah, she's pretty old too. Not as old as you, though. Okay, I go scampering off into whatever stores we have.
Sure. The peanut butter is hard to find, but you do find cheese and bread.
Everybody tries to hide it from me. I don't know why.
Do you wild shape to find the peanut butter?
If I have to.
Go for it. You may roll your survival check with advantage if you turn into your dog form. Oh, I rolled off the nat 20. Oh yeah. You're like about to give up and you get up on the top shelf. They have it hidden behind some flour. Shame. Shame.
Good day.
You bring back the sandwiches.
I return with snacks. I probably bring some like fruit and other things.
So as you and Serena sit there with him,
I'm
let's go
curious,
pushing it.
if you don't mind me asking. What was so objectionable that you spoke of that your friends decided the only route was execution?
Which friends?
The ones
James.
that hung you.
Oh. I oppose.
So I can't. Sorry, go ahead.
I failed in my duty.
Did they
I
not
was-
all?
Set to defend something specific, and I left my post to help a friend. And because I left my post, not the best things.
Was it Dustin?
As you mentioned, Dustin, he just kind of stops. He looks very much not caught off guard, but kind of taken back a bit. Dustin,
The friend you left your post for? Was it Dustin?
Kind of like looks at both of you.
Yeah.
Yes. He was defending an area that was being overwhelmed, and the area I was not in any danger whatsoever, and I left my post to assist. Find out that some of those who assigned to my post betrayed the others, and I was not there to stop it.
I have a question. If you could go back and do it all again, would you do the same thing, or would you change your actions?
He pauses for probably a good 12 seconds to think about this. I thought about that kind of thing in my head many times over the last several years. And I really don't know the answer. Kind of a hard answer to give. Save one's best friend? Serve one's duty? Still have not ever thought of a way that I could achieve both.
Yeah.
And I would fail as a human in either capacity.
Maybe one's duty is to one's friend.
That was the path I chose. I would likely choose that path again, even if it didn't turn out well. But that is a decision I can very much live with.
Why is he mad at you?
Why is reason? He spent a large portion of his life, well, much more selfless. Also, far less angry.
He
I was true to my
seemed-
duty. Other than that.
He always seemed really lost with us. Like being purposeless was a sin or something.
Hard when you're used to living your life one. And then it's all taken away from you. And everyone and everything you know is taken away from you. I don't feel he chose a wrong path, but it's not the path I chose.
Does that ever make you second guess your path?
My path has never changed, and I've never regretted it one. I serve a much greater purpose, regardless of how it is perceived.
Have you ever considered that the world is supposed to end?
I have considered. There are things more important than the world alone to protect. That is what I need to discuss with the guildman.
Deep stuff.
You said your immortality was cut off, no?
Indeed.
Is it tied to that tree?
My immortality or it being cut?
Both.
Yes to the immortality, no to. But like I said, that is something I need to discuss with your guildman.
Can't believe that you got stabbed so hard that he severed your immortality. That's kind of crazy.
And he'll say those same 2 words that you heard him say when he was unconscious.
So you do know what they mean?
But not before I make assurances with you.
Sinister. I'm into it. Follow-up question.
Yes.
What's the weirdest animal you've seen?
Weirdest animal. Have you ever heard of a rock?
Uh-uh.
Well, and he starts going into describing what.
It's really that big?
This crazy dwarven lizard made it essentially a very large bird, a rock, but it's mixed with a roper. They call it a rock because roper is made of rock and the rock is spelled R-O-C, so rock.
Wait, so there's no way it flies, right? If it's made of rock?
Oh no, it flies.
It flies?
It is massive, yes.
I assume this is how we spend the rest of our evening until we make somebody else take over.
Yeah, so you have him to safeguard and watch throughout the night until you get your chartered ship, which will lead you on. It will probably take about 3 to 4 weeks to sail there. And then we'll probably give it like 2 to 3 months, probably like 3 months total, between the time you leave and the time you are settled in with the new guild hall. So if you have anything you need to prepare or do, what to do, you could pick it now.
I think I need to tell Vash about Serkiel and stuff.
Sure, how would you like to communicate with Vash?
Through the stone.
Sure.
Yeah, that's definitely the only reason we want to talk to Vash.
Sure, yeah. Sorry to keep calling you on this line, but is Limpy free?
I'm sorry, not familiar with Limpy. Who is it that you're looking for?
Vash. He's a
Oh, yes, the new boy.
yeah, the new boy.
Unfortunately, he deployed yesterday.
Oh,
Against my better wishes. I told him he needed a little bit more rest, but he is really a go-getter. Seems very motivated.
okay, yeah, that sounds like him. Who am I speaking to right now? I don't quite understand how these things work.
Hey, Tristan, have you seen my chicken sandwich?
Quiet, you're dead. Quiet. No, I'm just the team doctor.
Oh, okay.
It totally is. It totally is.
Who would I go to? You guys have the Golden Guard. You serve the King of Arcadia, right?
I wouldn't say serve. I would say dutifully volunteer our time. Helping our friend would be a more appropriate term, but I get where you're coming from.
Okay.
You know,
guys
it's a
would have-
lot of work running a country and a kingdom.
Any Dragonborn around?
Yeah.
I feel like we're really absent of Dragonborn.
You guys wouldn't happen to be looking for a man named Serkiel, would you?
Say it rings a bell, but I'm not much of a historian myself. See, I've been hit a lot of times.
Yeah, I can kind of tell by the
Oh,
way
I'm
you're
sorry.
talking.
You know, that's not really a nice thing to say. I understand. I understand where you're coming. I have a thick skull, though, so don't worry.
Okay.
Hard as iron.
No, doesn't sound familiar.
Okay. It's just it seems a lot of people are looking for that guy. And I'm just, if you guys were looking for him, I figured I'd want to help you out in that way, but hey, if you're not, right?
the team's a little bit busy right now. High priority projects going on, but if you have any grand issues,
Red
feel
issue.
free. You could reach out to the stone. If you don't get an answer, you could always leave a message with Kyle. Kyle likes to take messages.
Okay.
Good old Kyle.
I do need to get going. I do have a lot of patients to tend to.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know if my last message reached Vash because I didn't hear him explode at me, but let him know he's going to be a dad if you run into him again.
Will do. Congratulations on the twins.
How
Best
did
of
you know
luck.
that? Wait, how did you know that?
Oh, Tristan, you
How
forgot
did
your
you
lunch.
know?
This is Tristan.
100%.
I hate being on the other end of a timeline that you know is all going to play out. I hate being on the other end of it.
Hey, don't make the assumptions. You never know what might happen.
I know.
How we get there is the important part.
Yep.
Mhm. That's all I had.
Right, long resty, long resty.
I got one more thing to do before the
Oh.
night's up.
Sure.
It's small, but I'm gonna take the little cup of ash and the label up to me and Lou's room. Right, if I don't know if we're sharing still.
I
in my room.
assume that you'll sneak into my room eventually.
I find a place that's quiet, and I'm going to just kind of set the cup on a table, and I'm going to pull out a worn-looking book. The spine is creased.
Aw.
Lots of the bigger words are underlined, and for the first time, I read alone.
You read to the ashes.
Yeah. Scrub my face a little bit.
It's very sad to watch them.
And then I fell
Yeah.
asleep.
Oh god, the ashes are smiling at you.
Ah!
It's that smile.
Oh, I was zoomed
Alright.
away from my screen. One
This reads
thing
the bedtime story to Marius.
I'm curious about. While Miss was discussing animals with Zool, do I sense any psionic presence off of him?
Psionic presence? Actually, no.
Any familiar ones, like akin to the seeds?
Seeds are not psionic.
Fair. Do I sense their presence?
For him, no. Seems as he said he was severed. He's telling the truth.
Okay. And I'll definitely make my way over to Khan as well.
God's hanging out in his room.
Not bad. Mind if I have a word?
Sorry, on the phone.
Well, let me know when you're done.
You hear like this woman's voice in the background. There's only 40 of them. Really?
I'm definitely eavesdropping on this conversation.
Who was the last group of people to watch? Out of curiosity.
I think Amy will volunteer to watch him. He's interesting enough.
I'll do it at some point as well.
Serena would likely make a return after she's had time to meditate.
Sure. So before we get on our wonderful boat, kind of look at both of you. I look at Velvo.
I got something on my face. What?
Familiar. Have we met before?
Oh,
Before this?
before this, I barely even knew you were a person.
Seen you before.
Like, these guys all had a grudge with you, and I kind of just got roped into it.
No. For the hair.
The hair?
Your hair color is very distinct.
I mean, yeah, it is, but like, it wasn't really hereditary. At least I don't think it was. Unless my dad's been dyeing his hair brown this entire time.
I feel like I've seen you before. Could be mistaken.
I hate that you're making me want to ask a question.
Are
It's a
you
question I've been
from
asking.
the Northern Territories by any chance?
Yes.
Ah. Any siblings? Cousin?
I have a sister.
I'll be right back.
You have a sister?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since
You didn't know this? Forever.
This whole time, it's in character. It's in characters. Bell knows I have a sister.
So- Were you a member of the Northern Tipsy Fox Guild? Were you from Central originally? I know these ones were from the old local guild on this island. Look like a Northern Tipsy Fox.
I mean, and there was a big transfer event that happened like half a year ago. Yeah.
Ah, yes, I'm familiar. So you're one of Anna's people.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I feel like maybe I saw you there before. How old are you?
Does like some counting on her hand. Getting close to 40.
Yeah, no. Maybe I'm mistaken. Besides,
Okay,
we only
you've-
really.
you- Yes.
Oh no, I was gonna say we really only hung out a couple hundred years ago. Not so
Okay.
much in the more recent.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
you asked me like 4 questions in a row, so it's my turn to get one. Do you know who like a Moor is? Like a wizard named Moor?
Bells, no.
Okay.
Nothing comes to mind. Damn it, Misfit. All right, any more great questions for him?
um. Not with this character, no. Can't think of anything.
Sure.
Is Serena there?
I assume so.
Serena? Oh, he's there. Okay.
Amy, do you want to pester the old man?
No, not really.
He's had enough.
I'm kind of a captive audience. so to speak. All right. Well, I guess if you have an upcoming, better get some rest.
Yeah, you fall
Same.
asleep first.
Rest will do me. Just kind of lays over. Sleep. Any last words?
Ominous.
Considering half that was mumbled, no.
Sure. Alright, so he goes to bed. We'll pause there as you guys get ready for your transport into Arc 3.
Yay.
Belmont's not broken anymore, but
Yay.
people are still dead.
Oh.
But that's where we'll pick up next week after a bit of a time skip, and we'll go through that. Probably won't level up tonight because it's like one. We'll open that up for this week. You guys can. I'll update to 15 for the third and final.
Wow.
Cool. Well, thank you for running, sir. Appreciate it very much. Thank you to everyone who hung out with us tonight on all the different places.
back.
If you'd like to catch replays of this campaign or our other games, you can do so on YouTube and Rumble. Likes, follows, shares appreciated. And let me see, do we have anybody? Nope, it's just me and just me on Twitch tonight. So we're just gonna roll the credits, and we'll see you all
Alright.
Friday night, midnight Central. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye bye.
Good night, everyone.
Night.
Ah.